Hey, CJ, I just wanted to know, how do you feel about Charlene and her supporters disrespecting your mom?
Hey y'all, it's Destiny, and I don't know if y'all saw this, but CJ So Cool was answering questions on his Snapchat, and there were some really good questions. But one of the ones I want to talk about right now is the one that was about Mama So Cool. So I'm not sure if most of y'all have seen it, but yes, Royalty, aka Charlene, has still been talking about Mama So Cool and allowing the people that she supports to continue to talk about her. It's gotten so bad that they're actually showing people exactly where she lives, her address, and threatening to call her bank. It's a lot going on. So if you haven't heard about it, here that is right here.
You giving them the green light to do what, ma'am? You giving them the green light to do what, ma'am? You giving them the green light to show my house for what, ma'am? To show the outside of my house for what, ma'am? Are you trying to set me up, ma'am? Huh? Is that what you're trying to do? Because it's recorded, all right? And I got the proof. I got the proof. Anything happen to me over here, all right? You gonna be to blame. Facts. Facts. Anybody come knocking at my door, guess who the finger gonna get pointed at? You. Ro. Since you want to have your roaches to display my home, okay? And call my bank. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for reminding me about that. Yeah, y'all. For those of you that know, they told them to call my bank and say, I'm scamming my bank. You hear me?
Isn't that crazy? So somebody went over to Snapchat and asked CJ So Cool this question, and this is what he had to say.
I didn't even know that was happening. I try to stay off the blogs and stay out of the way. I don't be looking at YouTube comments and nothing like that, unless it's my own. But how do I feel about it now that you just mentioned it? I kind of feel weird because it shouldn't be happening. My mom's definitely an elder. She's not an old lady, but she's older than all of us, so we should be respecting our elders like the Bible say.
In my opinion, I don't think Charlene, Tanya, any of them over there care about what the Bible says at this point. Charlene does make it seem like she believes in something with she doesn't celebrate holidays, but as far as the Bible, well, she has showed us time and time again how she talks to the devil. She made a whole post on Instagram talking about trying to get the devil to get CJ.
And I don't disrespect her mom, and my supporters don't disrespect her mom, so I feel like maybe they should just cut it out. I mean, I know they don't have nothing to talk about. Even me, like, I found myself, like, with less to talk about after I stopped dissing them, but that's a good thing. I'd rather not talk about anything than the only thing I talk about is dissing somebody or disrespecting somebody that I used to be with. So, you know, I did a lot for them. I've helped her, her mom, her kids, her uncle, her auntie, her grandma. I've helped so many people in her family that I can't understand why they still going so hard on me. Especially when the first time we broke up, I went so hard on them. I got 1 million views a day just clowning them, and everything I said was true. And I vowed to never do that again because we had got back together, and that was the only thing that they always brought up. You always disrespected us online. You dissed that, you made fun of us online. So I said, you know, I'm gonna never do that again. I understand where y'all coming from. It's not a good thing. And now the tables have turned. They doing it, but I don't really care. It doesn't affect me. Honestly, they can.
In my opinion, I think that CJ helping them was just something they felt like he was supposed to do. It's the same thing with all these people under every CJ So Cool video talking about Charlene paid his child support. I mean, what's $50 for a few months compared to 9 years of giving her children a life they will never see again? At a certain point, if people are not appreciating what you do, how long can you really deal with that? They wanted to get away, and now they should just stay away. Leave it alone.
They won't. I mean, they're the losers. At the end of the day, they dirty as I'll try not to say anything negative, but I mean, you really can't really phase me with words when you're trying to diss my mom that wasn't even in my life at the end of the day. I love my mom, and I know she can protect herself. So, I mean, even though it's weird, it's a weird feeling knowing that somebody making fun of my mom or whatever they call themselves doing, but same time, it doesn't affect me in no way. Words will never affect me. I'm just gonna laugh it off and ignore it. The only reason I'm even talking about it now is because I swore to do these questions and y'all keep asking it. So other than that, please, man, just leave it alone, man. Leave my name and their name out of the same sentence, please.
In my opinion, I think that it would be easy to separate CJ and Charlene if they didn't have kids together. It would have been an easy breakup. She could have went her way, he could have went his way, and they never needed to see each other, talk to each other, talk about each other. It didn't need to be any of that. But because they have children together, they will be tied together for life. And even though Charlene is trying to find people to take CJ out, which she has said multiple times, you're going to be connected to him. Wouldn't it be easier just to get along? But as I said before, Charlene has no experience with getting along with somebody she had kids with. She is used to being at war. She didn't even have a father around to teach her how to get along with another man. I think she's just going to be like this for the rest of her life, unfortunately.
When y'all gonna finally have a baby? I got 3 babies. What the? Well, I'm gonna keep having babies. Why is everything about babies, man? They want me to just keep having babies. I know y'all want to see light-skinned baby, shoot, even I do. Why not? But right now is not the time for that, man. I can't imagine not being able to sleep because I got to keep getting up to feed my baby. Matter of fact, Lexi's best friend just had a baby and she stressed the freak out. No matter how prepared she thought she was, she got all these lists and all these time schedules set, alarm set, breast bottles everywhere.
Did CJ just said there's breasts and bottles everywhere? There is something wrong with him.
It don't matter. Having a kid is really hard. And I know a lot of y'all parents out there watching this agreeing with me. It's not something to play around with and say, oh, I'm just going to have a baby just because. No, bro. We're not on there right now. So hopefully we can have a kid in the future. But when that day comes, we're going to have a nanny. All right. We're going to have a lot of stuff set in place. I'm going to be on tour when we have a baby. So mark my words. When we have a baby, I'm going to be on a worldwide tour and someone else is going to be handling that. I'm going to be in my kid's life as always, but I'm not trying to be there in the wee hours of the morning listening to that. Y'all know the sound.
Let me know in the comment section, do you think CJ and Lexi should have a baby together? I remember a while back, Lexi did say she wanted to have a baby by 30, I think, but I don't think she's worried about it right now.
Why you bald? I wasn't until you said something. Now that I notice it, I am bald. And I don't like it at all. My head got smaller. They used to always say my head was big. They was wrong, bro. Little beanbag head. Anyway, hey, if I was bald, I would have no fans, bro. What the? Looking like Leroy out here, man.
I do not think CJ would look good bald at all. Let me know what y'all think, though.
I've never gotten a response back. Could you help me get my kids groceries? Also, I just wanted to say I adore you. I've been here since before your first mansion. So proud of you. Keep being amazing, CJ. I admire you and you're an inspiration. I really appreciate that, and I really desperately feel like if there was a way I could actually help you, I would. But this is Snapchat, so I don't know how I can help you. I already said that earlier. Like, you didn't give me any information, no Cashapp name, no Zelle number, no. There's no way I can help you, but I'm going to pray for you because at the end of the day, problems ain't going to stop. If I was to help you right now, you would need my help next month. So that's just the world we live in, man. They've created this simulation that we live in that we have to buy things with money that they created that keeps us in debt. It's kind of crazy. I mean, I wish we could just all have everything we need and we want for free, but it's the world we live in. We just got to find ways around it. So like I was saying earlier, if it's something that you and your kids really do need that you can't afford, God will provide. But if it's something that y'all just want and you can't afford right now, you don't really need it because like, there's so many things that everybody out here lusting after that we never gonna get or we never want, and it's just redundant. We just keep doing it, and we just gotta stop stressing ourselves out. The more you think about the things you don't have and you can't get, the more stress you're putting on yourself. It's just kind of crazy, but that's the truth.
One thing about it, nobody can say that CJ isn't a giving person. CJ definitely has a lot of flaws, but giving has never been an issue for him.
How you downgrade every aspect of your life and your girl looks like a man. Is she trans?
I just want to say one thing. Show me your face. That's all I want to say. Show me what
That's
you look
crazy,
like.
bro. You said hey, yo! First of all, that was inappropriate. Second of all, even a trans can show titties. That's not really proven, but maybe you want to show your print. Maybe you want me to lift you up.
Yeah.
First of all, hey, bro, I feel the same way as you, hustle. I feel the same way as you.
Yeah, eat that.
Bro, that's crazy that people just be saying the most random stuff. First of all, I have never shown signs of liking a man. I don't like men in that way. I would be friends with the man, but as far as dating a man or a used to be man, that's out of the question, bro.
You look more like a trans.
That's out of the question, bro. So please, we can.
That must have been one of Charlene's supporters. Do y'all remember when Charlene got on here trying to convince everybody that CJ was with a man, and even had Rico, Damon Arnett, you know, the man that is a professional threatener, the man that can't stay out of trouble to save his life, the man that lost his whole career and is still trying to get it back? He came on here doing a video talking about, oh, CJ was in bed with a girl that wasn't really a girl. What kind of man is worried about what another man is laying in bed with? Does anybody else find it funny that Charlene can come up with the craziest lies and people will just believe it because they worship her? I do not think that CJ likes men. He clearly said he doesn't, and Lexi is definitely not a man. But hey, if Charlene knew that CJ allegedly liked men and stayed with him, I mean, obviously she liked it. Y'all gotta let me know what you think about the situation. What do you think about Charlene and her worshippers just continuing to attack Mama So Cool? Do you think Lexi and CJ should have a baby together, or do you think that he should be with somebody else? I think it might benefit CJ to just learn how to be alone, but that's just my opinion. Just let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will definitely see you in the next one.